My name's Erin. I'm 16 and I'm from Larbert.
I'm Ben, I'm 11 and I live in Bradkirk.
Hi, my name's Nellie and I'm 25 and at the moment I live in Edinburgh.
My name's Finlay Taylor. I am 22 years of age and I'm currently living in Curry in Edinburgh.
I'm Catherine and I'm from the Cairngorms National Park and I'm 15 years old.
My name is Josh, I'm 16 years old and I live in Elgin.
I'm Elsie, I'm 12 and I live in North Berwick.
I'm Tasha, I'm from Wigtown and I'm 11.
I'm Nina, I'm 11 years old and I live in Ayr.
I'm Emily, I'm 22 and I live in Edinburgh.
My name's Aidan Cronin and I'm 16 and I'm from Callander, just in the Loch Lomond and Trossachs National Park.
I think it's important to have a young people's forest because I think it's important that young people are involved in nature and that they're not disconnected from the environment, and it's something that they are always a part of.
I joined because our generation is the one that's going to have to deal with global warming, so we should start now instead of waiting even longer, which just means we won't be able to fix it in the future.
I think it's important to have spaces for young people and to listen to their needs and wants, especially because a forest is such a long-term project. We're really thinking of the time scale of plants and trees.
If there's something I hope the forest is going to achieve, it's to really capture both the original natural beauty that Scotland had in its forests, but also the ability to help educate it and help others understand.
So I think we're trying to do conservation, so it would be lovely to see just like even a little patch of forest that is just from young people in Scotland. We can just have a section that we can visit and show to people in the future, maybe our children or grandchildren, and say this is something that we did.
What I really love about this project is that it's really hopeful and like looking towards the future and really going towards that, and there's a lot of kind of, I think, fear around climate and things like that, but just like being involved in things that are kind of going the way you want to see it going feels really empowering.
Getting to meet new people, being able to go outdoors, see nature, make nature, plant trees. It's really just a good feeling.
I think it's important that young people are the ones leading this forest panel, because we're going to be the next adults, the next generations ahead.
I think it's really important for young people to be, not just consulted on, but to actually be co-designing and, forget about co-design, actually designing and being at the front and leading it, because ultimately, it's something that's really important for young people in our future with the climate and also for employment opportunities, and just getting young people at the core of that and co-designing projects is amazing.
We want to focus a lot of our energy and really listen to young people and what young people want. A lot of the climate activists are really young people and they kind of have the future in mind.
I wanted to get involved in Scotland's Young People's Forest because I care about the environment and obviously trying to help with climate change and doing everything we can as young people to help with solving the issue.
The reason that I wanted to get involved is kind of creating a space, and also because I'm quite interested in kind of rewilding and conservation. And
I decided to join Scotland's Young People's Forest panel because I wanted to meet like-minded people.
My experience has been absolutely wonderful. I've met lots of new people who have got the same interests as me. I've got lots of people who have got the same ideas as me, and I've also got lots of people who want the same thing as me for our future.
My experience so far has just been fantastic. Obviously it's been a really challenging time with us only meeting digitally so far, but it's still been really, really engaging, and I think we've made really good connections with young people and with the staff just digitally, and now we're actually meeting in person. It feels like we already know each other.
It's been pretty good because it's made me look forward to something in the week, because I like to look forward to most things in the week, but when I hear there's a meeting with the Young Scot Tree Foundation, oh yes! So it basically just makes you excited.
And we're a couple of months into this project right now. Wouldn't change a single bit of that. It encourages you to meet so many new wonderful people. you often create friends for life, and they'll be there to help you through hardships and good times. And it's about not just what you leave behind, like in this case it'll be the forest, but it's about the connections and the people that you meet along the way as well.
I'm really excited about kind of everything we're learning already about what's important for forests, soil structure, things like that. That really interests me personally. So yeah, I'm really excited and enjoying it, and enjoying the kind of space we're getting to imagine exactly what we want.
So we've been meeting on Zoom, which feels pretty much normal until today, which is when we've actually had our first face-to-face meeting, which I have been loving every single moment of it. Even though I was nervous before coming, as soon as I met everyone seemed so genuine, so nice, and it was just great to feel like such a community.
It's been a lot of fun meeting up with people who have the same ideas as you, and finding out other people's ideas that are different to yours, and just meeting other people who have the same ambitions.
I think the biggest thing I'm getting out of this project personally is definitely experience for the future, because when I got involved in this project, because I've got the same interests as people in it, in the group, but I want to have a job in the environmental sciences area, or something to do with geography and biology mixed together. So I think this group would really help me get that experience.
You know what, personally I hope to get out of this project both experience of engaging with people who I wouldn't necessarily engage with, some lifelong friendships.
It's been good because, like, before the first meeting, they were complete strangers to me, and it's been good to, like, socialise, not only build a forest and be able to come outdoors and do this, but to be able to socialise with all these new people.
Something I hope to get out of this personally is get experience if I want to have a job related to nature or animals when I'm older.
I'm just really interested to get like sort of experience working with different people.
I think something I hope to get out of this project is just an experience in working with the environment, because I'm interested in working in the environmental sector when I'm older.
I'd really like to see the actual area of forestry being used by young people. So every time I would drop into the area, I would just like to see, you know, young people doing, I don't know, mountain biking, or young people exploring the different types of trees. I would just like them, you know, to actually be involved.
I hope it's going to achieve being able to, like, catch the attention of people, and people will be able to go there.
Well, I think I really want to be able to, in like 30, 40 years, be able to walk through a forest and be like, I remember that document that we wrote down where that tree was going to be planted, and, you know, just look around at something that we've actually created, and not just, you know, any old forest. It's actually got a personal connection for me.
I feel like young people aren't interested enough in climate change, because climate change is happening right now. Like, it's either really close to our future or it's happening right this minute.